Hello. I've been thinking about putting an arbitrary timer on screen to say we're going to start in like 7 minutes or something. Think that would be a good idea? I don't know. I do not believe we'll get to Darkwood today. I think that'll be reserved for tomorrow. However, tomorrow is a toss up between if I just play Deadlock off stream or not. I think I'll wait till Friday for that. But we'll definitely stream Thursday. And that'll be maybe just Rain World again. Today is interesting. It's the first time I've gone to the gym in a while, and I plan to do it every Tuesday, Thursday. Right now. So I was doing that, got back later than expected, and then submitted a speed run, three of them actually, to Fastest First Fall Fest, which is a marathon that I have been in part of a few times now. Always happy to help out with them or do a run for them because they do very well. They do event very well. So that took an hour for me to submit to them. It took a lot longer than I expected. I should have did that before I went to the gym, but what you gonna do? Low Onion Lord, Hounderette, Wanters. Low. Welcome. I made my mic slightly quieter. Hopefully that is not an issue. Mm. And now I have vanilla wafers. Mm. You love vanilla wafers. Hello, Cirilla.
See you in my nightmares.
Oh. Thank you for subscription, Hounderite. I should make the overlay less transparent. I think. I upped it 10%. But thank you for subscription. Again, don't feel like you have to subscribe. I don't want anyone to feel pressured into doing that. I don't do stuff like a content creator by any means. I'm just gonna kind of do what I want to do that's comfortable to me. Um, and maybe that's streaming games that aren't as interesting or it's super grinding Rain World. But I'm glad y'all find what I do interesting regardless. I'm trying to do some interesting things with stream going forward. Some stuff's already planned out, as well as YouTube stuff. I've been posting a lot more YouTube video things, mostly just speedruns, but even just doing that and putting that time in is worth it. And getting back into the swing of things, because I had a video planned that I didn't finish, and that'll be there. I've also been putting my VoDs up on YouTube again. I have a VoD channel. They've always been getting up on YouTube, but they're all unlisted because I want to go over them and say, like, in the title and the description what it is. I don't just want it to raw post it. Maybe I should just have it raw post to YouTube. Just because. That's why that hasn't been the case for a while. I kind of feel bad about because there was some people that really liked the ambient of my streams in a YouTube setting. I just didn't post for a long time. Hello, Topa. Welcome. I'm trying to find how to launch Rainworld. There we go. While consuming vanilla wafers. Ah. Hello. It's time. It's been so long since I played Rainworld. 3 days. It's 2 days actually. I'm gonna close live split just to make sure it works. And then we're gonna change to the real music for the rest of the stream. I'm starting to just remove a lot of bookmarks that I just don't use. It'll be better in the end. All right, important things. 1, music. This one. Yes. Beautiful. Should be all updated too. Number 2, start local recording. Greetings, local recording. Turn down music, because it's already slightly too loud. Step 3, play video. New color for Slugcat? If we do a dark color. Yeah. What puns you got in the store? For the title? None. I was just like, we're playing Ray World. Saint. Oh. Hello. Or we're gonna get out of here. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Spoilers. Oh. I don't know. I always forget how much people have played. But regardless, there might be people from your raid who don't want to see Saint spoilers. Even though we were just starting. But it's whatever. Hello, Notorious. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Killer Assist as well. How we all doing? we're gonna be speedrunning Saint. I just started stream. I just applied for one of my runs to be hosted in Fastest Furs, which is a really good speedrun marathon. I'm about to submit to Games Done Quick as well. Also, just give me time to talk, so don't worry about me resetting. That was just right at the beginning. Our stream, what did you guys do? Also, future thing, Notorious. I will be running the SCP Secret Lab thing again, really close to Halloween. I think it's the Saturday before Halloween. We're gonna run SCP Secret Lab again. That Saturday, and then as for future plans, we're not sure yet. I'll have the server for a month, so just play it for one day. We'll see what other days. Just like the event, the funny October event will be like on the 26th. So just throwing it out there. That's a thing that's happening again. Was Goodman played Foundry? Don't know too much about Foundry. Is that like a... I feel like I asked you this already. Like, I've watched your stream when you've played Foundry, and I already don't remember. I'm gonna get ready for Redacted, though. Have a good stream. Alright. Thank you for stopping by. Again, for anyone here, whether it be Notorious themselves or other people's from the raid, if y'all need to go do things, I know raid and stream stuff is a lot. So y'all take care of yourselves. Could stink up your server? Alright. Right now, it's just like, hey, what day is the best for people? And people are saying that Saturday right now. So, the 26th. Oh, just planning in advance. That'll probably be like the main day we try to get people. We're probably gonna go a little bit into November, run some things, and then maybe a little bit beforehand. I'm not sure yet. Factorial Minecraft. I was going to say that. Like that exact thing, but I'm like, I don't want to say the wrong thing. Oh, Rainbow Chromatic. We're gonna play the video game now. And I'm gonna be dark red / purple. I don't like this color already. I can barely tell where I am. Oh, we'll figure it out. Should be free that day? Alright. Well, right now we've just thrown up dates to some people to see what they think. We'll have things set in stone closer to the time. We'll figure it out. Are we playing Darkwood? Yes! So I just finished Darkwood for the first time yesterday. Also, popcorn is so late, we're just gonna reset. I finished Darkwood the first time yesterday. I like copied my save because I was like, alright, this is gonna be an ending, but I want to explore some more. But I kind of want to see the ending now. And the copied save did not work. So I'm going to play through it again, except try to do it a bit faster. Which has already proven to be fun. I've already found things in the first area that I've never found before. And that I really wanted to have access and meet. Alright, we're gonna reset because I messed that up. That's fine. Was it too scary? For me, I am comfortable with it. But there's a different kind of thing. What ending do you get? I did giant tree plus fire and walked through. Which doesn't seem correct. Like, there's a few things I didn't get to interact with yet. I was like, I really want to know what happens. So, we're figuring out. The ending doesn't feel right. Even though it's like comfortable. It's like randomized every loans out. Even then, though, like, I never got access to the wedding because I never opened the door at night. And I finally did that because I was like, alright, our goal is to open the door when the knocking is happening. And we did that. So now I'm gonna go there. either tonight or tomorrow, because I do it after Rain World streams. However, it's pretty late. So I'm not sure about today. That is an answer so much more to Don't tell me anything else other than that. Okay? I know there's more to the game. And I really don't even want to know the first thing. Because I wanna do a bunch of decisions differently. I'm very unfortunate that the save backup did not work. Like, it worked, but I loaded in and the world didn't exist. Like, how does that happen? Why? There was a black void, essentially. I couldn't interact with anything. Plus 2.8 is not fine. Hello, Tesla Coil. The wedding. We will be going to the wedding. Today or tomorrow. I'm very excited. What did you think of Wolf? I gave him the key. We're not doing that next time. That's what I thought. Also, you might have stream delay. That's very unfortunate there was no rocks in that tunnel. Yeah, we're not giving him the key next time. One. Because of a few things that I've noticed, and I want to see what happens. However, we might, depending on what happens, because I tend to look at a few things. Not online, just like in my own investigations of what the key does, and actually using it myself before giving it to someone. Also, yeah, I don't like the wolf. I don't like him. Should not like that man. I mean, I understand why people like him, but he offered me information and stuff, and I took it. Because he was my only lead on the doctor at the time. So I was like, alright, let's just do it. So why not? He's fine, I'm sure he is. I mean, I get why he's like that. But he's not like that bad. Of all the other things we've encountered. Hiding in corner strats? I've never hidden in a corner. I just always try to make sure everything was boarded up, though. Oh, I lost some time there. However, because I got really comfortable in the swamp, I'm kind of just doing whatever and fighting everything. We basically fought everything anyway. I just still tried to keep everything boarded up anyway. However, now that I'm playing again, I only have wooden board plus nails. Oh, yes! Oh my goodness, dude. So, to explain what happened there, I did a fast fall, hit the ground so hard I died, but the tongue still hit the pole, but because of how the body orientates itself when you're dead, it also triggered another glitch that sends you down really fast, which is what happened, which is so funny that that just happened. Hello, Rivar. How's it going? We're breaking your video game. That was good. I think I got a clip of that. Okay, Tesla got one. Is mine better or is Tesla's better? They're both good. Okay, well, I'm posting yours in places now. Give me a second. I need to post that because I think people will find that real fun. Oh my goodness. Also, Rivotter, I have submitted to Fastest Furs Fall Fest, a speedrun marathon. I'm going to be submitting the GDQ tomorrow as well. And I need to talk to you about the bingo thing at some point. I'm not too worried about when we post it. We'll worry about it after Jeopardy. So I know you guys want to do that first. We don't want to have too many announcements at once. Need any support for signing up? One thing. It's up to you if you want to do it, but I need to have a description of like the game and the run. And I only have like 300 characters, I think is the goal. I've written some. I'd love to hear what you think. Legitimately. I can get that now, actually. Can I copy this giant string and it still gets sent to you? Because I use Google Docs. Puts it into a message. Alright. General game. Saint story. Saint any percent. And reveal it. And then it's going to be Saint incentive. Also, sorry, going back, Notorious. Even with everything boarded up to the muscle just running a munchie, that's why in Swamp I did not board myself in the room. And that's why you really want space. Really want space. So the boarded up stuff helps because it'll delay things. It'll just delay things. And if you're comfortable, you can go outside and hit the thing so it stops attacking your boards. Stop breaking my stuff! But depends. The main thing is all that stuff will just delay stuff so you don't have to fight multiple things at once. Is how I've experienced things. Or you get lucky and the savages and the dogs fight each other. But when you're in the swamp, you don't have that luxury. Oh, you just deal with things. In your walls, specking your boards. Stop breaking me windows, especially my doors. The doors just take so much to fix. if a door is being attacked, I stand next to it and then open the door once the boards are broken. So it stops attacking it. I always took Chameleon and Scream. I purposely didn't take Chameleon because I didn't feel comfortable with that. I'd rather just kill everything. I never used Scream once. I used Scream once and it didn't work. I had it. It was useless to me. I'm sorry. I should have used it in more situations. But I don't know. I only ever died in I died 3 times. And I died in Silent Woods all 3 times. The first 2 were because that was the first time I went there and I was so in over my head. With just a board with nails. Which I'm now there now. On my second night. On my new character. It's been fine. And then I also died the first time I saw a huge dog. And then when I was actually like geared and stuff, I just greeted to try to not use resources and then died at 7:53. I couldn't believe it. That Banshee nest? Yeah, I went through there. You get, I don't know, I haven't had that bad of it. Other than the first time I witnessed a Banshee. I have not had too much of a bad experience with them. They don't attack doors or windows, is what I've learned. They do not attack structures. Can be very useful. I've had them just spawn and they just don't show up. But there's also the problem of they spawn, they exist, they do nothing. And then other things attack, and then they also walk in. It's just like, oh no. Because them just turning off the lights is really bad. And then they kind of just set like a Molotov of enemies on the ground, so you just can't do anything. Yeah, I didn't use Chameleon. I used more health and then deal more melee damage at low health, which I don't think was ever useful. But I didn't think Chameleon would be useful. Or at least it would breed a bad playstyle. Because I had more than enough stuff. Reset. More than enough stuff to deal with everything when I was in the swamp. I forget what else. Yeah, Silent Woods was my only problem. This this new character, I've only done 2 nights. The second night was in Silent Woods. So I'm doing better. I only had to fight 1 guy, which was good. Because if it was more, it would have been bad. The other thing was, I don't know if you know about the backer chest. I was told there's a chest you can't find a code for, and it's the one you spawn next to. So I was just like, alright, just tell me the code to the chest. And it's like, if you are a backer of the game, you get the code. So I'm using that, as a lot of useful stuff in it. But the new buff smell will only last so long. Alright, man, got a bounce out of another. Alright, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the raid again. Definitely hope to hear from you later. I will let you know on SCP things. I will now actually play the video game as well. 606. I will keep playing. Whatever. .6 behind. I realized maybe I should... Who else would be interested? SCP things. Oh, new strat? Never thought of that one. Usually I always go for the higher platform. I don't know why I never thought about that, because we literally do that later. Good. Kinda got a mantle there, but it's fine. Man, I could talk about Dogwork for a while, but man, I wish that save did not corrupt. It's fine. I think it's better, actually. I get to see first act stuff again. It's just gonna take time. Which I was kind of looking forward to trying other game. $311. We're doing good. I like to see like 305. Like literally 6 seconds behind. What you gonna do, mate? Popcorn RNG comes for us all. We can't dwell upon the popcorn RNG. We can dwell on the fact I almost made that, but didn't. Oh, and I failed getting in. Probably a bit behind. That is acceptable. We made up some time. It's about what I want. I'd like to be under 420, but again, what you're gonna do? Popcorn RNG comes for us all. We don't worry about the first two splits. Been a little bit better. That was a little slow. I didn't get a good swing until a little bit farther in. Altorb. What's he doing? I am Artificer colored. Ugh. But the drop wigs, we don't see them yet. There's actually only one insane that we're gonna run into at least. What if they put them in Rubicon? That'd be funny. Hello? Okay? An evil man with an evil plan. Hopefully, Carmel Man murders someone. One and I had to die to it. It's only one in the speed run, at least, that we run into. I don't know if there is more. It's in Subterranean. Didn't get big jump, unfortunate. Subterranean on the connection between filtration and the Muros bird path. Big jump, big jump, big jump, big jump, jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Ooh, less jumpy, jumpy. Probably should have just did the jump again, but I was like, we'll see what happens. Didn't get the jump the second time. I think it's good. I have to try to do that beginning part a little bit faster. Why did tongue not hit things? Why did tongue do that? I should change my body color. Still very hard to see. I wonder if it even matters how fast you get in this room. Given we still gotta wait for popcorn. Please. Please, great popcorn. I'm just gonna reset, even though it just popped. Popcorn? Popcorn freezer burn? Oh, yep. That was terrible. Oh, the slide didn't even make it. Real ration choices was food, right? We've never had that happen before. I think only Dreki does that. Dreki has a firebug egg in their stomach, which is probably a good option, but I don't know. Which you can eat. But I used the puffball. That was really early popcorn. I use the puffball so I can kill centipedes with it if they get really in the way. Because if they get really in the way, they're not moving unless they die. So that's our backup. You could choose a neuron. I don't see why you would. I guess if you really want glow, when do you want food though? You could use it upon coming back from Pebbles. I think you could really use it anywhere. There's a lot of places though you're just getting 4 food for free. Oh my goodness, I haven't fallen off that way. Well, it's fine, let's keep going. I was like, perfect, lined up. Goes slightly to the right. Oh! Okay, I try to do the fancy thing where I just do 1 lick and then you're just up there, but it didn't send me high enough. Hello, Evo. Welcome. We finished the Darkwood yesterday. I went to the gym today. I did deadlifts. I have never done deadlifts in my life. I will probably be sore tomorrow. At least hopefully I will be. I was more worrying about the form, so I wasn't really packing weight. It was still a bar plus 2 45s. Which is at least more than I've been doing. Oh, I actually did more than that. I had 2 45s and 2 25s. Was the maximum I did of all the reps we did. We did a lot of reps. A lot of sets. Like it up with the spiders. I guess you could do that. I bring the puffball for that. There's also been the thought of firecrackers. Because the firecrackers don't need line of sight to disorient or kill the spiders. The problem is the only actual threat of a spider is the red one, and they do not die. How did that not hit the ceiling? And they do not die to flashbangs. They just get stunned. I'll play Darkwood, but I want to keep doing this. Well, at least I want 1 good run of this, and then maybe we play Darkwood. How's that sound? Which probably shouldn't, though, because I'd already played Darkwood any reasonable amount of time. Would take a while. Having a different ending. Time to just find stuff I haven't seen ever before. So I've been invited to a wedding in Darkwood, which I was not before. So that is the first thing we're going to do. Which I did not do in the first area. I also never went to the creepy house. Which, who knows what's in there? I'm going the wrong way. I think I already got the echo. I'm noticing Fur's stuff. Both on YouTube and just Twitch stuff. They still mostly do Super Mario, right? But they're also, like, doing other stuff. From what it looks like. I should look at their stuff again. I don't really look at anyone's stuff.
I should reset.
Yeah, we're going to reset. Oh yeah, Celeste streams good. Oh, I like watching their stream. Shiny hunting and such. I feel like shiny hunting is the equivalent of me playing Phantasy Star on stream, which I don't know why you'd do that. Don't know why you do that. There is just a huge community behind it, which I guess is the big thing. But, and I guess Phantasy Star is interesting. There is a lot into it, especially if you're trying to do it fast, but I'm essentially trying to get drop weights much higher in excess than the odds for shiny things. I don't even know how rare the one thing I found was, because they don't list how rare it is, because it was an event item. Except it's the equivalent of an uber rare, which is essentially from a creature that's uncommon and one in like 12k. 1 in 12k on a creature you're not going to run into very often. Like if you do a quest, you're going to do 5 of them, and the quest's going to take like 10 minutes, right? If not more. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I just rather just play a different game. Which is why I have played a different game other than Pokemon. Oh, that's mostly because I couldn't compete. I really wanted to compete in a Pokemon tournament. Did not have that opportunity. If they bring triple battles back as an actual competitive format, I'll do Pokemon again. Love triple battles. It needs to be chaos. Also, I either forgot to reset or we're just really slow. No, we're just really slow. Other games will call me before I get the item. Slot machine. Yes. I got the shiny that I wanted, which is the shiny Zorua in Pokemon Black and White. Specifically. That one took a while, man. Even just making competitive Pokemon just takes so long. I had a whole team in Alpha Sapphire. Shiny Mischievous? Cool. I don't remember what old shinies I got. I just remember the first shiny I ever got was an Oddish. And I don't think I even knew it was shiny. I just, like, saw a weird effect and was like, huh, I'll catch it, why not? And then did not know what that meant. That was from Pokemon Sapphire. The original. Why I got a shiny Peachum? I feel like I have had other shinies before. Why am I +6 again? Look, I had other shinies before the great change that was Pokemon Black and onwards, where I actually paid attention. And just the fairly decent amount from Alpha Sapphire. I got the shiny charm and just stopped playing in Alpha Sapphire, however. Oh yeah, I got one of those. What was it? There's the electric eel Pokemon. I have one of those as a shiny. I don't even know if I can bring up my Pokemon anymore. Because I never really moved everything into home. I don't even know, because I don't pay for home anymore either. I don't know if they still exist or if they're just ceased to exist now. Or how that works. From Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, specifically. Because I decided I needed to let go. Even though I brought up my Sceptile from Pokemon Sapphire Original. All the way to Alpha Sapphire. Which I thought was really cool. Did I say the story of the name Iced is because of the original Pokemon Sapphire? And why it's all caps? I haven't said that in a long time. Very pink. See, yeah. So the first time I played Sapphire, I was like, I should give him an actual name instead of just using the default, like I usually do. I said, what do they look like? Well, they look like their hair is ice. So I did iced, and I had no idea how to change the lowercase, because I was a young kid, and it was not conveyed easily in that game. So I did it iced in all caps. Is there people of it? Yes. I feel like I should get more character art. I've been thinking about that. I don't know, I just see other people. A lot of cool stuff with their character. That was unfortunate Centipede was there and got me stunned like that. And I haven't gotten any in a while. But I also just need to show off a lot of ones that I have. But I've kind of completely deviated from the original just headband, just because I don't want to directly be associated with Pokemon. The one thing I'm unsure about, and I feel like it has actually affected things, is the fact my icon is no longer a Slugcat. And people may not associate me directly with Rain World. That was really unfortunate. Oh, man. The white is part of the hat? Yes. Which I think is really interesting that is the case. I don't wear hats, so we gotta throw it away now. It's only a headband. I do think it's really funny. Like, why did they do it like that? Why is it so impossible to tell? That was good from the wind there. consume popcorn, come into wall, exit, sleep outside in the cold. Yes. Really good. You don't get 110s often because of popcorn RNG. Oh, Jay's streaming Rainworld. I saw the pop-up. I think they're finishing Gorma Artificer. They're finishing Artificer. Don't know how far they've gotten. I don't... Last I saw, they were not remotely near Metropolis. We'll see. Yeah, going back to earlier. Yeah, I'm going to the... I want to go to the gym more. I just checked out this gym for the first time, and I liked how they were doing things. Not sure how it's gonna go in the future, but... This was a little different, because they allowed me to be with a big group that I think you normally would have to pay for. So we'll figure out if I have to pay for that in the future. Because if I do, I'm going to be doing a lot less than just doing solo stuff. So I also want to do bench at some point, which you really need someone to spot. I think there's automated bench stuff. They have a whole, like, what you would expect for machines to do everything solo, which is good. But also all the manual stuff, which is also good. Beautiful exit from down below there. Usually I mess up something. I don't think that could have been better. I'm getting a lot more comfortable going lower here. I used to always mess it up, or I'd be like, ah, not today. Do homeworks when I exercise. I'm finding I need to go somewhere to get more motivated. Or at least that would be good for me. Or there's workouts I just can't do with just dumbbells. And some stretching equipment. Do you have a deadlift bar at your house? I do want to get a treadmill. That would be great. At home. I don't think that's a realistic thing for me right now. Mostly because of winter, I say that. I kind of salvaged it with that one. That was not a good angle at first, but we got a really good fling back up. Do you actually like using a treadmill? Do you use the, there's like a bike thing. You need to do some cardio. You're either going to actually run, use the bike thing, or you use the treadmill. And I like the bike thing or the treadmill simply because you can be inside to do it.
If I never just go for a walk, drive.
Don't have a bar for that. I don't know who does. Just has that. Not a lot of people. But I don't think that would change if I started paying for a membership. That's what I paid for a membership once and then it never went again. Don't like running. You need to do something for cardio. Does not matter what you do. If you're primarily an arms lifting person or whatever you want to do, you should spend a little time doing some kind of cardio. That doesn't necessarily mean you run, but it can mean you walk. So if you just have a treadmill and you walk on it for like 3/4 of a mile, half a mile, before you do anything, just to get your heart rate up, it is worth it. It's hard to explain that. I don't know if you get what I mean. Like, just do a little bit. You don't need to go crazy. My shins always hurt. Shin splints. Yeah, I understand that. The physical impact of hitting the ground is definitely different from anything. Especially if you haven't done it for a while. So, maybe you don't focus on the running, but I do recommend you do it a little bit before you do anything else for that workout of that day. Just so you can get your heart rate up. And it gets you that impact on your feet. So you can get used to that again. Even if it's not much. These walk 1.5 hours, but difficult enough to get. Okay. Makes sense. Good jumps. Probably didn't need to readjust like I did, but it makes me feel happy. Because if you do jumps in the wrong places, you can die, so I want to be positioned correctly. Good jumps. Froggy jump. Froggy punch! There is no froggy punch. There is only jump. Unfortunate tongue. Why aren't we jumping? Doesn't matter. We can just walk through there. And not just walk through here, though. Why is there like 2 songs playing? Okay, it was just changing to a different song. Don't worry about the distance, worry about your heart rate going up. Especially if you haven't worked out in a while. I honestly did a lot for someone who hasn't worked out in quite a while. Wow, we lost time there. That's unfortunate. Didn't feel right. I wasn't doing the jumps quite right. Okay, no freak for us, so we're getting this guy deep in the tunnels. Hard land on my feet made my shins hurt. Time for high jump. Killing my shins as much as running? I am no expert on these things. I do not know what to tell you. But I definitely understand that if you're out of it for a while, everything's not going to feel good, especially running and the pressure on your feet. That's pretty good. It's a bad spider spot. Flea moves. Thank you, red spider. This guy down here, though. Now he moves. I think this red spider is on to me. Oh, can figure out it. Constant pain, my shins went on. I have no idea. Dang, didn't get my big jump. You can clear the whole water pool, but only right on the edge. Big jump? Ooh, not big enough. We gotta do one extra jump in this room, which is fine. I just see a vulture shadow. Please don't be in front of me. Okay, I guess there's no vulture showing up, even though I definitely saw the shadow. Good. I threw the yeek into... Alright, next time we can't do that. I threw the yeek into the bee's aggro range. So it activated it right when I got there. Now we're losing time for it. Oh, we probably just would have... I would have been 10 seconds behind anyway. How good did I have spiders in my vest? That's like a huge time loss. For what? Nothing? I shouldn't be 30 seconds behind. At most, I should have been 10. Just because of the bees there. I guess that spiders just weren't existing. I just went in my best. Okay, 0.7. We always lose time there. Still make up half a minute, just because we always can. Because of the nature of this run. My sum of best is an entire minute faster than my personal best on this next split, getting to the echo. Hello, Flicker. Hello. We're doing Saint, as we can. I've submitted the fastest first. The marathon. That's why I started Streamlight, because it took an hour. Which is a lot longer than I thought. But I wanted to make sure it was good. Well, nothing's gonna be in our way here, so maybe we'll gain time off of here. I don't know if my best had problems here. Usually there's a lot of stuff just messing us up in this room. Sometimes we get lucky, though. That lizard was way off to the left. Consume gooey duck. Do you think only the blue part gives you food, or do you think all of it is actually edible? That's my question. Which part of the gooey duck is edible? Hello, Bunny. I started stream late, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do Darkwood. Just so you're aware. But blue's the main bit people go for? You're for Mr. Burrow way to go back to sleep. So I hope my streams don't keep you up. Please don't stay up to watch my stream. There is always VoD things. The whole link disappears as you chomp the whole thing's being eaten. I mean, if there was a banana in this game, you'd probably peel it, eat the banana, but the rest of it disappears. Right? If I have sleep issues, I'm on waking up usually. Okay. I know we've spoken on that before, but I always want to make sure. Why did I do a weird jump? Past no longer exists. Yeah, I definitely get that. Watching the live is better. Always depends on the experience you want. I've definitely watched a lot of stream VODs just because I really wanted to know, or it's like a good thing to listen to. Depends on the streamer, depends on the game. You've an ape, peeled the banana. How do you know? How do we get a gold there? I didn't even do that good. Actually messed up a little bit there. Mostly just kind of fumbling small movement, but you didn't really have spiders in the way at all. So, I suppose that's why. That's the one part of my personal best that's probably really bad. So we've had our bad moment, lost 30 seconds, then we made it back because of the run's bad moment. Caramel! Go eat the full banana. We should play something soon. What does that mean? There's the Oktoberfest Deep Rock thing right now. Soon. Oktoberfest Deep Rock. SCP Secret Lab, the 26th. All of you will show up. How did that second tongue not hit the ceiling? Why am I on the ground still? Oof. Kill that guy. Okay. Unfortunate. Okay. Put a dad to that man if he decided to move. I do always want to play more Dark Tide. That's a game I want to play more of. Always. Mostly because they've updated a bunch of stuff, and I don't even know what is involved. I know Arrow wants to play more, but we don't exist on the same plane of existence. So, you know. Is that Warhammer setting? Yes. It is Warhammer Dark Tide. I like it a lot. I'm installing Dark Tide now. I mean, you want to play Dark Tide over Deep Rock? If it's Dark Tide, it'd probably only be us playing it unless Dreki exists. Because it didn't seem like Snipey was still playing. But there'll be like so many people playing Deep Rock. Is my only thought right now. I want to play both. You do not play... Yeah, you don't play... So the recent game that just came out is where you play as the Astartes. But Dark Tide, which has been out for a while, is you're rejects, essentially. You're either an Ogren, which is a big dumb guy, a Psyker. Ooh. I didn't think that would affect me. Oh yeah, you just died. Okay. Wow. The run's over from that. I've not had a snail in that room kill me. That was pretty far. If you're in the water and it pops, it affects you from quite a distance away.
This is.
Accidentally played something. Okay. All right, what do we do right now? It is time for poll. We only have not much time. I've put up a poll. I think I told you about the game a little bit, Bunny. I don't know if you know anything about it, though. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. They've made the game very good. There's Gun Guy. There's Yelling Fanatic Man or Woman. Psyker person or Ogren person. Which is Large Man. Who throws box of grenades. Because I can't play tonight. Exactly. Just because I don't know what we're talking about, I guess. I didn't know anything about Warhammer, and I went into the game, and now I want to know more about Warhammer. But I also probably don't want to play the Space Marine Astartes game. You can choose. There's 4 characters, and you can make 5 characters. But there's 4 characters. You could change a bunch of things to customize your character. What really matters is the voice, because that's how your character will interact with the other characters. But otherwise, it's just what you say to people. Your height legitimately does matter in the game, which is really funny because you can set that. Because it'll depend on if you can get shot over cover or if you can or cannot shoot over cover yourself. My faction, I don't think it's. I didn't find it that interesting either. I'm not playing that Space Marine game. Even though it does look legit. It does look legit. The gameplay, I bet, is good for Space Marine. Seems okay. I wasn't totally enthused about it. Ganache the Emperor and die. I mean, you don't. Because you are Titus, you're not going to die because everyone loves you. But because you play as a specific Space Marine that's like super favored, and he's 200 years old or something. But yeah, I think a lot of people want like a Chaos, where you play as the Chaos Space Marine, or one of the other groups that are just like kind of weird. Bro, I've got 2 votes on the poll. Y'all should vote. I don't know how you vote on it if you're on mobile. Don't know how that works. Zealot, Psyker, Ogren, and Veteran. I really like Zealot. Veteran used to be OP. Ogren is really funny. Psyker is like you're weak. Like you're a glass cannon, kind of. I don't know. Evo played them mostly, more than I did. But if you do well, you do well. If you don't do well, you don't do well as Psyker. But there's so much cool stuff you can do as Psyker. Veteran doesn't have a huge amount of different playstyles. Zealot has a lot of different playstyles. Ogren to me is mostly 2 different playstyles, but you can kind of do whatever. The one thing that Ogren had problems with, comparative to the others, was they had less weapons, but I think that's different now. Because there's weapons like common between the Zealot, Psyker, and Veteran, and then there's unique ones within that. That just still meant you had a lot to choose from, while the Ogren has their own weapons separate from everyone else. Which for a while that just meant that they didn't have that many, but now they have a good amount. Use Riot Shield as Ogren, which is fun. You could do Big Chain Gun as Ogren, which is fun. You can do Big Explosive Bloop Tube as Ogren, which I love doing. Takes a while to unlock everything, though. It looks like we're doing Saint. However, I'll do it right now. We're gonna do one Saint run. We're gonna see where it goes. We're probably gonna end stream so I can sleep. I don't really know what Veteran has anymore or what makes them interesting. There's crit laser build. So every time you crit, your magazine refills with ammo, which I think is really cool. There's yell at people to instantly revive build, and there's turn invisible to enemies, which I think actually is a zealot thing, or maybe they both have the same thing, which doesn't seem that interesting. Or I've seen it more be just a hindrance to the team. And I've seen it, but people who actually know what they're doing, they do really well. Otherwise, it can go really bad. I'm talking more about like end game builds as because you have to level up to level 30. Is how it works. And the maximum level is 30. And there's difficulty levels from 1 to 5. And you can't access the super missions that are kind of like beyond 5 until you're level 30. Really good time. But generally, you're gonna be running 4 unless you're really, really comfortable and are level 30 anyway. I think 4 is pretty reasonable. For quite a while. Otherwise, you're running 3. 1 or 2 is a cakewalk. And 3, you can kind of do whatever. But you're still, like, you know what you need to do, and you are doing it. 4 is you need to do what you need to do, but you can still kind of mess around and do whatever. 5 is more... not really that different from 4. In some ways, but... still need to know what you're doing. Why did that not... spacing did not work. To make dinner out? Alright. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have dinner. I may have stopped stream by the time you get back. I will stream maybe tomorrow. Not sure yet. Oh, great popcorn. Give me your popcorny goodness. Please. Oh. You need to say the magic word. Why did I get sent to the left? I'm gonna reset. No. I really like the music in Dark Tide. Very good. Ambience is really good for a co-op game where you've got to deal with people. The best mechanic in the game that makes me love Dark Tide is the system of how the characters interact and talk to each other. Is amazing. I absolutely love it. I can't imagine how much work went into that, but it's so good. Because you just learn so much just about the world and what's going on just through them, and it feels so alive just because of that. Every single character of the classes, there's like 3 different voices that you can choose. And they'll all interact differently with other characters of the other voices. You happen to have each of the 3 different voices of Zealot on a team together.
they all do like an extended cut of them just talking for like 2 minutes, which I think is great. Like that, you don't run in that. I've heard that one time. I don't even remember what they said. But the fact that that was just a thing, where like usually it's just like 3 lines. There's a question, a reply, and then a reply again. Is like the general formula for how they interact, which is good because it gives it the back and forth. If it goes longer than that, with more replies and 3 people being part of a conversation, is pretty crazy. I think Evo's voice that Evo had been using in-game is really funny too, because they break the 4th wall because they're a psyker, specifically. And you also learn that they think they're in a dream the whole time, as well as them breaking the 4th wall. And how, from context clues, it's very clear they literally are talking to the Emperor, which is really funny to me. Like, that's a really funny idea. That was unfortunate. Thought I had it. Just barely didn't make it. I don't know what I'm listening to anymore. I don't remember this being on the playlist. We at a dance club? What's happening? Under 420. Not a gold split? We even messed up a little bit. And that was a gold. The ascension up the ladders at the end was really good, though. Didn't go too fast through there, but we got both berries. Hello? Thank you. Okay. Didn't expect that. The chimney with the bar underneath, why not keep speeding and then get up to the top using the pipe instead of going through the gap in the platforms? Because going through the pipe is going to be slow. I mean, I could do that. Going through the pipe's going to be slow. And then I've got to go back left again. I have to kill all my speed to go through that. I don't know, I have to try it. I forget where that pipe comes out. If I get it perfect, as I've been doing it, if I don't mess up going through the hole, feels a lot better. I still have to hit pretty much very precisely into that pipe as well. It's not like I'm doing an easier thing, really. I know it seems easier, but I don't think it'll be easier. Guy's trying to kill me. Ooh. The green centipedes will attempt to kill you if they've seen you for too long. I think we're in that room. It's like when they first see you, the timer will start. Alright, this guy's chill. So I entered the room, he saw me, I exited the room. Ooh. How did this happen?
Go, go, go.
Hello, Hobart. How is Rivulet? Have you played Deadlock? Also, we're intending to do SCP on the 26th. Maddening? Now you understand. You understand my pain. I only had 2 good runs. J-Mop was onto something. What did they say? Scab's bad. It's really only at the beginning. It's not like with Saint, where they can show up anywhere in the run. Orange Lizard bad, Orange Lizard bad. The ones in memory crypts are so annoying. I'm dead. And I pressed jump too early. That one spot got me again. It visually didn't line up. Doesn't line up there. Alright, it's not 11 yet. But I also kind of don't want to do another run because it's 11:45. 10:45. I don't know. Scabs aren't even the source of the pain. It's the snails they keep setting off. What? Oh, the snails in Rivulet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the scavengers can be... I don't know. I'd say it just adds to the pain. It's not really because of the snails. I'd say it's just because they exist at all, and they can just decide to stab you if they really want to. High quality is optimal to load times instead of doing low quality and making underhang easier. Makes sense to me. I don't know what the load really looks like. A Vault Orb! You almost got me. Oh my goodness. It's faster load times. It'll load rooms farther away from you. So it will load rooms 2 rooms away from you. So you'll never have to sit where normally it would load like the next room over only. Which in some cases that would cause problems where you'd have to sit in pipes waiting for the next room to actually load in. Low quality only loads the room you're in, as far as I'm aware. That was bad play on my part. I don't know why I did the back throw. How even? Because he did it really early and then flicked his head around when I was already on the right side of him. So his grab ended by the time he brought his head to me. Cheap viewers! Just gotta click on that link. What even? What a weird name for that link. That man has already been banned. Sick. I returned to my mirror. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. Actually, wait. You guys didn't see that message, did you guys? It looks like the auto mod actually picked that message up. From what I'm looking at. I actually timed him out, but starting to see things again. My puzzle on the menu should low quality loads. Makes sense. I don't know what that's like at all. I was thinking, maybe I could play Deadlock after stream. Games go on for half an hour to an hour. Why do games gotta be that long? The wire to my hand tracking is caught on something, and I cannot move right now. Or it'll get ripped out. Right, there we go. How does low quality help with underhang? All of the tentacles that hang from the ceiling cease to exist in low quality for some reason. That's why. There's one jump in particular that super helps with. Hobborp also found a skip that you can only do on low quality. That saves you like 3 to 5 seconds, I feel like. Orange Lizard room a lot. Why? Because they can't move much. So they're all like in the ball still. Okay. Expected to grab that floating block there. The lizard is confused, for he does not know. Just walk over the DLL part. Interesting. jump over the oranges. Alright. I really have to go to the bathroom. I cannot hold it in longer. I'll be right back. Hello, Wild. Welcome. How are you doing? Are you full of dragons? And are they round and tubular? Damn good. I cannot egg right now. Tomfoolery now, eating a pile of cookies. I went to the gym today and did deadlifts. I've never done deadlifts before. That was very interesting. I may have... I know no one there knew it, but it really felt like I was going to faint some of the times. Or at least, like, fall over. Not necessarily faint. It's because you're doing the reps, and then you're getting out of it, and you're like, I need to breathe for like a bit here. It's called a deadlift. No. Oh. Don't eat that. Okay. Get this guy. I've decided. Sometimes they've already out on the surface, which is really what you just gotta hope for. Okay, we gotta hope for good spider. Actually, because it's the end of the day, and I kind of just want to go to sleep, we're going to not do the safe strat. We're going to just go in. Well, both of the red spiders are there, so is a high chance of success. Rarely see both of them in that part. These guys are just hanging out there. They'll start moving when they see me, or they'll just start moving now. And they're both annoyingly in the way. One of them passed. That guy's hanging out. Wait. It's weird because when you're doing a deadlift, I like have the space to breathe and it feels like I'm fine. But then you put it down and you walk away and you're like, oh my goodness, man. Especially when you're on the higher weight. Why? Take him, not me. Ah! Oh wait, I'm gonna die if he shocks in the water. Ah! Why? I'm going in. It's Jover. It's so Jover. Why have they done this? Why did they form a wall right there where I cannot get over? Alright, I'm done streaming. Sleepy time. 5 million pound deadlift. When wild go to gym, surely it'll just be like work, extreme pain all the time. Okay, sorry. What should we do? JV Tuber is doing a rain world. Dreki is also real. My computer is also really slow. For some reason. Alright, who wishes to see random other game? And who wishes to see Artificer Rain World? That is the question. I think we'll invade Artificer Rain World. We're now invading Artificer Rain World. I will stream Tuesday. I will stream Thursday in 2 days from now. I might stream tomorrow. I have not decided yet. I am happy with my stuff for GDQ, is how I'm feeling right now. So we'll see. I didn't do it as crazy as I did last year, where it was me and Fletcher doing a run, and we're both commentating. We did that for like 4 hours. Just crazy. But I still think it's good, because it's at least me talking and being really excited about it. Just what I've been trying to keep the energy while doing a run, which is why I've only been doing 2 hours in any given day. We'll let the timer run out, so we got 25 seconds. Long